Live on YouTube on my phone. Okay, I can't figure out how to work StreamYard right now. It's telling me my camera can't be accessed because it's being used by another application. I'm not using it anywhere else. That's so strange. I wanted to go live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, but it's not going to work out. So I'm going to go live here. And then maybe later on tonight, I'll go live on Instagram. So it is 5:30. I got 30 minutes. I have a meeting at 6 o'clock. So let's see what I can do in 30 minutes. I think I can do it. I always struggle, or I should say, I usually struggle knocking out my retwists when I'm on live. But let's see, because I get distracted by the comments. But let's see. Let's see. My hair is freshly washed. I'm using the Love Light and Locks gel. So let's go. Let's go. And feel free to leave your comments and questions as I go. And today I'm using clips. I don't normally use clips for my retwist, but I have these cool gold clips. And I do like to use clips. Well, this is only my second time using these clips, but one benefit of using clips versus my normal clipless method is that I don't have to like do the little cinnamon bun at the root. So my roots are not like curled. I get to keep them nice and straight. And that way I get to see my full length. I get to experience my full length because it's not curled up at the root. So I did wash my hair today because it's my birthday. And I like to do things like that. I like to do like washes on like New Year's and like the equinoxes, like the spring, winter type thing. Ray Vision says I started my locks because of you. I was there when you started and your mom's. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How far along are you now in your lock journey? How far along are you now on your lock journey? Hi, Marco. Yes, I'm getting my retwist in. So far, so good. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. It's my birthday. I'm officially in my early mid 30s. I think it's fair to say early mid 30s. I am 34. Yeah. So I'm going to get these twists done. I have to get off of here at 6 o'clock. So I'm not here to play. I gotta knock this out. Y'all think I could do it in 30 minutes? Well, even if I don't do it in 30 minutes, I still gotta get off of here in 30 minutes. Caroline says, greetings, everyone. Hi, Caroline. Thanks for joining. I am knocking out this retwist. Ray says, Ray says it's been on and off. It's been off and on. I just restarted them again last August. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know plenty of people who've gone through multiple sets of locks. So ain't no thing. Sometimes people want different sizes. Or sometimes people just think that, they don't want locks anymore. So then they cut it off. Then they decide, nope, I want them back. Maybe sometimes people maintain them in less than healthy ways. So they kind of want a fresh start. So I get it. I get it. And I am moving. The back part is always like the most annoying part to get done because I have to have my hair in the front and then it gets annoying into my way. But for those of you here, it's a great time to ask any questions you may have. Ray says, and happy birthday. Hope all is well. May you get all you wish and dream of. I wish you many more years of happiness and prosperity and success. Have fun and be safe and enjoy. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that. Karen says, had to log in with my phone. Happy birthday. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, y'all. You know, I always felt like meh. My birthday is in March, and March is such a weird month because like the weather is still winter. It's still technically winter, but it's like we getting teases of spring. And today is like rainy. I wanted to go to the botanical garden today, but I was like, I do not want to go anywhere with this weather. It's Thursday, so I'll probably do something this weekend, most likely. Most likely. My dude is out of town, so that's not fun. But um, I'll probably do something with my mom, my friends. It's last minute, so I'm not like a huge birthday person, so it's not a huge deal. Especially because this is not like a it's not like a monumental year for me or anything like that. But next year is. So next year I'll probably do something special. Like I'll probably have a party or something. I've had my locks for almost 15 years, Adrian. This May will make 15 years officially. Karen says, I'm spraying my locks with my Love Light and Locks rose water as we speak. Nice. I have mine handy too because although I did just wash my hair, it tends to dry up a bit while getting the retwist. So I have that for when that occurs. Um, yep. So for those of you tuning in, it's my birthday, but I'm doing a wash and retwist. I already did the wash, obviously, and now I'm doing the retwist. And if you have any questions, it's a great time to ask. What are you going to do for your birthday? Well, I'm going to finish this retwist. So for today, like today is my exact birthday. I'm not really doing anything special, but tomorrow I'll probably go out to eat with my mom. Probably go out to eat with my mom. And I'll probably like celebrate maybe next weekend with my boo, because he has to work, so he's not here. He couldn't be in New York for me, and I ain't mad at that. Get that money. Get that money. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Just Mills. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, please ask your question, Lisa. Please. And while you guys are here, I should let you guys know that on Saturday I am hosting a Zoom. At 2 p.m. I'm hosting a live free Zoom. It's a workshop on scalp massage. So I'm gonna be giving you guys all the tips for scalp massage. Why am I saying massage weird? Massage. Okay, scalp massage. I don't know if it sounds right, but I feel like I'm saying it weird. But the workshop is gonna help you with intentional massage to boost your hair growth and to boost the overall health of your scalp. So that's gonna be a free workshop. I may record it and post it on YouTube. I'll see. I'm not sure yet. But if you guys are on my email list, you guys will get the link. So make sure you're on my email list, and you can easily sign up for my email list by going to my website and going to the bottom of my homepage, and you can sign up there. That's the easiest way to do it. Thank you, Akelia. Thank you so much, Akelia. Lisa says, how often should I retwist my locks? Well, how often do you wash your locks? Because you don't want to be retwisting it if you're not washing it. So make sure you are washing your locks. And the frequency of your retwist will really depend on the texture of your hair. So if your hair is fine, I will recommend more frequent retwists. But if your hair is more coarse, then I would recommend less frequent retwists. So you kind of have to find the sweet spot for you. Okay. And today I'm using gold clips. I'm not usually a clip person, but I do like when my roots are not like coiled. And so this is my second time using these clips. Like I haven't used clips on my own locks in years. Kira says, "Yep, it works." What works? Oh, the scalp massage, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Marco. Cheryl says, "How long does it take you to retwist your locks?" Well, today it's gonna take me 30 minutes. Okay, I'm 10 minutes in. I'm 10 minutes in. But if I don't make it in the 30 minutes, that's okay. I have to get off the live in 30 minutes. I mean, well, now in 20 minutes. So I got 20 minutes. And you know what? Using clips does make the process go longer, and also using gel. So you know what? I could definitely knock this out in 30 minutes if I wasn't using gel and if I wasn't using clips. So this might actually take me 40 minutes to an hour to do. So you guys are not going to see the ending because I have a Zoom meeting I have to get onto at 6 o'clock. However, I'll probably go live again later on tonight on Instagram. So if you guys want to see the final retwist, you can head over to my Instagram tonight. Um, Alexa says, "What product are you using to retwist your locks?" I'm using my Love Light and Locks gel. I don't know if you guys are seeing that correctly. It might be backwards, but that's currently out of stock. I won't be able to bring that back for a little while. So, but stay tuned because it's gonna come back. People love this product, so I don't want it to be out of stock for too long. But it'll probably be a couple of months, at least 3 months. But there might be some on my Amazon, so you might be able to grab it on Amazon right now. Yeah, actually, there are some on Amazon. There are still maybe 8 jars, no more than 8 jars available on Amazon, maybe 6. So definitely head over to Amazon if you want a jar. But this product is really good. It's a natural water-based gel. There's bamboo in it, which is the greatest source of silica, greatest natural source of silica from plants. It has horsetail, which y'all know how I feel about horsetail. It's got an aloe in it as well. So definitely check it out. Definitely grab your jar if you don't have one already. Um, Cheryl says, "Oh, that's so good." Jasmine says, "Keisha, I've been watching you since you've been on YouTube. Round of applause. The growth has been real. Appreciate you for your guidance." Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Just Mills. Yes, the growth has been real. That's what I've been reflecting on. I don't know if you guys do this on your birthdays, but on my birthdays, I always reflect on the previous year and the previous years. Ooh, this is really frizzy right here. I gotta palm roll this whole lock. But yes, I am trying to be, like a lot of times when it comes to entrepreneurs or just people who are like high achievers, like overachievers, sometimes we get like hard on ourselves because we want to be, we have these goals and they're ambitious, and like when we don't, when we're not at those goals. I mean, we don't when we're not like when we haven't achieved the goals yet. Sometimes we can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure. I haven't done XYZ. But like, you gotta really acknowledge what you have done. Like, you have done a lot, and so that's kind of what I've been doing mentally since yesterday. I was just thinking like, yo, 33 was a good dope ass year. Sorry, forget my language. It was a really good year, and I've made a lot of progress personally and professionally, a lot of progress personally and professionally. So I'm grateful for that. Although there's still room to grow, of course. Like, I don't want to have to be able to, I mean, I don't want to have to wait to give you guys the gel, but I have to, because that's just where I am right now in my business. Like I want that to be able to like be, you know, manufactured whenever I need it. But I'm just not there right now. But you guys can help me get there. You guys can head over to KeishaCharmaine.com right now and grab some products, support the brand. The products do work. Look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. If you haven't already used them yourself to know firsthand, look at the reviews. Don't take my word for it. Um, Karen says, "I love my gel, even though I have sister locks. I use it on my edges." Okay, great. Yeah, with sister locks, obviously you don't have to use gel. For sister lock maintenance, for those of you who don't know, um, they interlock essentially. Is there a different word? Hi, mom. Is there a different word that they use for lock maintenance and sister locks? Sister locks is not my expertise at all, but I'm pretty sure it's called interlocking as well with the method. Sister locks is like it's a whole trademarked science to it, you know, to the maintenance to it. So they don't use gel. They do a method that is it's either interlocking or something similar. So Karen, let me know. Do you guys call it interlocking when you guys do your reties? Lisa asks, oh, Cheryl says, yeah, right, I agree. Lisa says, your hair is beautiful. What do you recommend as to oil? I recommend the horsetail leaf growth oil. Is it oh, it's here. Here I have it right here. I was using it earlier for my scalp massage. I recommend this because it's a great strengthening product and also it encourages hair growth. It's very nutritious. So it's good for your scalp and your hair. Um yeah, I recommend that. But like if you have like problem areas on the scalp, maybe you have thinning or you have, you know, maybe it's like a patch you always get dandruff or you want to thicken out some hair in a certain area, then I recommend the emu oil growth drops, which are also available. And we have our seasonal oil, which is our limited edition oil. It's called the herb and lime oil, which is available for pre-order now. And it's only available in the spring and summer. And I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna keep it for the summer, if I'll make like a second batch for the summer. But so grab that if you are interested in that. And I think I posted a video yesterday on that product. Um, and that's for hair and skin actually. But it smells so luxurious. It smells like real limes. Like I use organic lime essential oil for that product. Karen says, nah, it's still interlocking. Okay, yeah. Thank you for clarifying that because I was wondering if it was a different name for it. Because I was confused to learn that micro locks and sister locks are not like you can't like you're not supposed to use the term sister locks when you're referencing micro locks and all that. So I'm like, I wonder what you can't say, like what you're not supposed to say, because it's it's a trademarked um method. I forgot the lady who created sister locks, but shout outs to that lady um, who innovated sister locks. I think it's a really cool really cool system. Carolyn says, I have sister locks, and yes, the method is interlocking. Okay, good. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Thank you for clarifying that. Cheryl says, if your hair is soft, does it take long to lock? I think so. When you say soft, I think what you mean is your curls, like your curls are looser because regardless of your hair texture, your hair can be soft. You can have very kinky, soft hair. You can have very silky, straight, soft hair. So it's not about your hair being soft, right? I think what you mean is like as far as your curls, or if you have fine hair. If you have curly hair, it does take longer to lock. Um, I mean, curly as opposed to kinky. It does take longer to lock, but it still locks nonetheless. Because remember, like even people with straight hair can lock their hair. But of course, we're talking about lock naturally, like just by maybe doing retwists, if that. But if you are using like the interlocking method, then it's gonna lock immediately because that's what interlocking does for you. It gives you the instant results. It gives like the instant maintenance, instant like locked in. That's what retwisting. That's what interlocking is for. So that's really great for people who have curly hair. It's really great for people who have really active lifestyles, like maybe they work out a lot, or maybe they have to get in the water a lot. Maybe they're swimmers, things like that. So That's a great method to use. I'm bugging. Let me fix this. I can't believe it is 5:50 already, and I'm not even halfway through my hair. It's the pins. It's the pins and the gel, the clips. It's the clips and the gel that slow down the process. Cause I'm almost halfway, but I'm not quite halfway. Take a look at the back. I hope you guys could see that. I don't know if I was in the frame. Carolyn says I'm 3 years in and my hair is finally locking. Wow. And you have sister locks. Wow. Well, I mean, I think I know what you mean. Like because usually when it comes to interlocking, that's kind of like instant locking, but it still does take the time for the hair to like really like give that seamless appearance, right? That consistent, seamless look. So, but you're still like locked in as far as like your hair's not gonna unravel. But I know what you mean. Like, it's still, it's finally giving at least 67 left. Hmm. Do you know how many locks I have, Kira? Or are you're just guessing? Because I mean, I'm not one to do mental math, so I'm not gonna try and figure out right now how many locks that I probably did or didn't do. Oh, you guessing, Kira? Well, I have 94 locks in total, so I should have less than 67 left. Um, thank you, Samantha. Okay, Pisces sister, yours is on the 15th. Who else is on the 15th? I feel like somebody else. Is that Janae Aiko? Is her birthday on the 15th? I think Janae Aiko's birthday is on the 15th or something like that. Carolyn says, my consultant says it's the texture of my hair. It's fine, but medium density. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Interlocking is just not my expertise. So I'm not super familiar with with your hair being fine, like how that comes into play with interlocking. Um Yeah, and density, like I'm not even sure how the density comes into play with that as well. But I'm guessing I don't know. I don't want to guess and be wrong. So like I'll figure that out because I was thinking like, does the hair density would your hair density come into play with how quick it locks in interlocking? I don't know. I'll have to ask around. Um, T Max Art of Life says I have extension braids over my new locks, and they're about 3 inches long. What do you think about braids throughout first stages? That is not something that I would recommend that you keep for long term. I understand when we start our locks, we want some length, we want to be able to style it and all that, but putting extensions over your hair does slow down the locking process. But I guess it depends on what your priority is. If your priority is to be able to style it and to be able to maybe put it in a ponytail and things like that, then I understand if that's your priority. But if your priority is for your hair to lock up faster, then I don't recommend it. But I'm not gonna say don't do it altogether. I just wouldn't keep the braids in like for very long term. Karen says, I've been watching you from your day one, and you were an inspiration for my lock journey, which was a family effect. All my nieces and my daughter have natural locks. Kudos to you, boo. Thank you, Karen. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love it. The whole family. Happy belated birthday, Tamra. Happy belated birthday. Hope you enjoyed it. I know yesterday was a Wednesday, so it's like a weird day to enjoy your birthday, but I hope that you were able to reflect on your previous year and make some intentions for this year coming. Carolyn says, I still had curly ends for the longest. That's why it appeared not to be locking. Okay, I understand. I mean, I think that the curly ends are like really cute. I know everyone has their own preferences when it comes to that, but I think it's just really cute to see. Um, Sharon says, how long have you been locked? I've been locked for almost 15 years. This May will make 15 years. May 15th, which is also my sister's birthday. It'll be 15 years. Uh any plans for your birthday? I'm gonna go to dinner tomorrow, but that's really all that I have planned this year. I'm really trying to lock in. Like, no pun intended. I have like, sometimes celebrating your birthday can get a little pricey, but I'm trying to, allocate funds elsewhere right now. People celebrate all month for their birthdays now. I've never been that girl. I've never been that girl. I mean, I'll be like, "Yay, Pisces season," but like I'm not gonna like do stuff all month. Like I've never been. I just never been that girl. Wow, 15 years. Yep, it'll be 15 years in May. Carolyn says everyone said the curly ends were cute, but I didn't like it. Yeah, everyone has their own opinion. I think it's cute, especially because it's different. So like whenever like I see like a different element in locks that are like different from the norm, I think it's like it adds the character to you and adds like the uniqueness to you. So I think that's pretty cool. Like right now, like my ends naturally just seal, but every now and then when I do trim my hair, and my ends will unravel a bit, a few of them will come out curly, but not the majority at all. The majority of mine seal up. Well, they kind of like puff up and then seal up, but a few of them are still curly right now. Like this. Like this one's a little curly. Can y'all see that? This one is a little curly. And then there's like another one somewhere. But I mean I don't really care, but I think it's kind of cool. Sharon says, look into all the birthday freebies. That's so funny. I was thinking about that earlier, but I was like, I just can't be bothered. I'm okay. That's something you gotta like plan for in advance. Like you gotta plan for in advance. Kira says, I celebrate all June because hubby is also June. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I would probably do more for my birthday if my man was also in March. Like back when I was like in high school, I did have a bunch of friends whose birthday was around mine, and we did used to like turn up. Shout out to my homegirl Chevette. Her birthday's approaching, and a couple other girls who I don't really talk to anymore. But yeah, Lisa asked me, I am 34 today. 34, 34, 34. Kira says my twin is also June. Oh, you have a twin? My twin is also June. So obviously your twin is gonna be the same birthday month as you. I mean birth month as you. But yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So that's another reason to celebrate all month long when there's more people. Sharon says, how often do you wash your locks? I wash my locks twice a month. Alexa says, how do you feel about everyone combing out their locks? Is that a thing? I don't pay attention to other people and what they do with their locks. I don't pay attention. So is that what's happening? They gotta do what they gotta do. That's their life. Okay. So don't hold your breath and waiting for me to comb out my locks because it's not happening. I'm not combing out my locks. I know for a very long time I used to be like, oh, I want to comb out my locks so I can experience my afro. I want to experience my afro because I never experienced my afro because I went from relaxer to box braids to grow out some hair, and then once I took the box braids out, I started my locks. So I never did get to like play with my afro or anything like that. But I'm over that desire. I'm over the desire to play with my afro. So I'm good. I'm good on that. Kira says, I'm never cutting mine. I'm only 2 years in, but year 15, I can only imagine that length. Yeah, I cut off a foot of hair before. Yeah. Thank you, T Mac. Kira says it's a thing. Foundational Black Americans started it. What are you referring to? Are you talking about like the birthday celebrations, the month long birthday celebrations, Kira? If so, then I bet, I bet, we be innovating stuff. I mean, I don't even know if I count as a foundational Black American. I don't know if I count. I don't think I count as that. I don't think I count as that. But T Mac says, by the way, I love my new head wrap and plan to buy more. Awesome, thank you so much. If you do plan on buying more, I would move with some pep in my step because some of the colors are selling out. Some of the colors are selling out. It's 6 o'clock. I need to head over to my Zoom in a minute, so let me catch up on these comments. Sharon says, I'm so scared to add color in my locks because of damage. What's your advice? So, I mean, I don't know how long you've been following me, but I've colored my hair so many times. So many times. Okay. And I still color my hair. I color it black now just to keep it like rich and black because every now and then, like, because I wash my hair so often, I wash my hair twice a month, like that does fade the color. So every now and then I'll notice like some of my old color popping through. Like I'll see some of my red hair coming through or some of my brown hair coming through, and I just like my hair to be jet black. So I still dye it black. Okay. And when my hair was red, I was coloring it like every couple months. So with that being said, the dye itself is not, you know, is not to be feared. It is um the application. So if you are not confident in your ability to do it yourself, go to a professional. And also, I did not bleach my hair. So if you were planning on bleaching your hair, then absolutely that's very likely to cause damage, very likely. But your aftercare is paramount. You want to make sure that you are moisturizing your hair very regularly. You want to be using conditioner. You want to be misting your hair. We have the rose water moisturizer on my shop, which is a really great hydrator to keep your hair retaining moisture longer. So keep that in mind. So I would not be afraid of color, but just be smart about it. Thank you, Mr. Louisiana. Kara says unraveling locks. Okay. So, it's basically you saying that's a Black American thing that people are combing out their locks. I think that, and it's also like a young thing. I've seen young people doing that, like combing out the ends for the curly effect. I see a lot of like it's like trendy for the young people. And when I say the young people, I mean it looks like the teenagers and the early 20 peoples are doing that. I to me it's just like if especially if your hair is not like that textured naturally, that's kind of like you're giving yourself so much work because you can't just get up and go with when you do that style. You have to groom your ends and make sure that you wet them and then gel them and all of that, like just for that effect. When locks are supposed to be a low maintenance style, like low maintenance on the daily type of style, but to each their own. So yeah, no, that's not my thing. But I see what you mean. You're saying that's a foundational Black American thing, right? Lisa says, I'm 5 years in with shaved sides. I regret shaving. Well, you regret shaving because it's like growing back in. Is it growing back in now? So it's like awkward. I understand. Yeah. If your hair is long enough to cover it, like to wear it down to cover it while it's growing in, then yeah, that sucks. Yes, Tasha, it is past 6. I gotta get out of here. But I do know that they usually give you like 10-minute grace periods. It's like a group call, so I don't have to participate. Or I don't have to be on camera, but I do want to listen in to this class. It's a class that I'm taking. It's a free class. I be listening. Whenever there's free classes and stuff, I take it. I'm about enrichment. All right, so after this lock, I just found a lock that was like that I did already, but it felt a little frizzy, so I'm redoing that one right now. All right, so I'm gonna. What did you use for color? I've used. Listen, you name it, I've used it. You name it, I've used it. But most I often use semi-permanent colors right now. I often use semi-permanent colors. Adore. I use Adore for the black rinses. But when I was doing like the reds and stuff, I was using a lot of Dark and Lovely, Clairol textures and tones mostly. And I was using Adore semi-permanents as well. So when I first started, like earlier on, like when my hair was like my natural dark hair, I I used a blonde dye to lift it, and then I used like the semi-permanent colors on top. So of course the blonde dye does have bleach in it, but I'm not like mixing bleach together, so it wasn't as strong. Like if you go buy the bleach and the developer mix it up and then use it, those usually lift your hair maybe like 6+ um shades, right? While when you use like a box dye, like a blonde dye, those only are capable of lifting your hair maybe like 3 to 4 um shades. So it's a lot gentler and safer. So that's what I used. I used the Clairol, I believe it was Clairol Textures and Tones in lightest blonde. That was the color, that was the box that I used to lift it, right? Um but then from there on I just used other colors like the Doors, the Revlon, the Dark and Lovely, and so on and so forth, Clairol. Um yeah, that's what I use. Oh, so right now I also will use a permanent every now and then. I'll use a Revlon permanent because the Revlon where I go is always on sale. I just get the like the jet black box, and then I get that and I use it. How often do I retwist? I retwist at least once a month. I wash my hair twice a month. So I don't always retwist every month because I mean I don't always retwist every wash because I don't always feel like it, but I do prefer to retwist every wash, and I wash it twice a month. Okay. Thank you, Will, for the happy birthday wishes. And now I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you so much for joining me on my birthday. All right. I really appreciate y'all for um, making it through another year with me. It's my new year. And head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and grab your Urban Fuse hair products and your accessories and things like that. If you want to give me a birthday wish, a birthday treat, that's what you can do. You can shop today. And I'm going to get out of here, but you guys can probably catch me later on Instagram Live, all right? Like maybe around 9 p.m. ish. Look for me. Be on the lookout, all right? Everybody have a great evening.